to get your bus stops correct in Union Street. Heading to Eglinton Toll at this time, it's the second bus stop or the middle bus stop. So continuing over Argyle Street and into Jamaica Street. Now we're going to continue along Jamaica Street and head towards the Glasgow Bridge or the Jamaica Bridge, heading down towards Eglinton Toll. Continuing ahead over the Glasgow Bridge and over into Bridge Street. So as I say, 57, 57A, they're going to head up to Eglinton Toll. Continuing ahead in Eglinton Street and heading towards Eglinton Toll. But at 57A will pass Eglinton Toll, past the driver relief point at Eglinton Toll at the Star Bar heading south. As I say, normally the 57A will have Kennishead on its destination, and the 57 should have south at Sylvia Darnley. So we're continuing along Eglinton Street and we're going to pass by Eglinton Toll South at the driver relief point there on the left hand side there where the bus is at the Star Bar. So 57A, we're going to continue on our journey down to Pollockshaw's roundabout, and at Pollockshaw's roundabout we'll explain down there the 57A and the number 10. Continuing ahead in Pollockshaw's Road. So continuing ahead, Pollockshaw's Road, and heading up past the Queen's Park and heading towards Shawlands. Coming along the Pollockshaw's Road, Shawlands area, again it's going to confuse passengers a bit. They're used to the 45 bus going up to Kennishead, but it's going to be a 57A, and they're used to the 57 changing into a 56 bus, but it'll be changing into a 10. You'll totally lose the 57 bus at Pollockshaw's roundabout. It'll change into a number 10, so it'll be a bit confusing for passengers for a while. we're going to continue in Pollockshores Road down to Shawlands Cross at the Granary pub. We're going to veer up to the right on the 57A. So we're going to veer up to the right to the main on Pollockshores Road. So roughly about Shawlands here will probably be quite a confusing bit for the passengers, because a lot of passengers they're used to the 45 going to Kennishead. Now it'll be the 57A. So I say you have to be patient with them, especially the elderly, maybe partially sighted. It'll be quite hard for them to understand it for a while. Going to continue in Pollockshores Road, and just go into your bus lane there, on the left hand side, just continue down your bus lane. As I said before, we can't use the bus lanes on the vehicle we're driving. So there's your bus lane there, and just continue along your bus lane. We're going to continue down to Pollockshores roundabout, and the stop after the roundabout is where a 57 will change into a number 10. The 57A will remain a 57A on its journey to Kennishead. Continue through the roundabout at Pollockshores roundabout, through into Thornley Bank Road. And then the first bus stop at Thornley Bank Road will explain what we're going to do now. Now we're down at Pollockshores roundabout. Now we're going to continue on our route there. We've got it up as a 57A from Pollockshores roundabout to Kennishead. Now remember, a 57A will go to Kennishead, replacing the service 45. So a 57A from Pollockshores to Kennishead. So we've just come out of the city, through the city, down past Eglinton Toll, Shawlands Cross, down to Pollockshores roundabout, through the roundabout onto Thornley Bank Road, and 57A is heading to Kennishead. We're going to continue along the Thornley Bank Road. On its journey, the 57A journey to Kennishead, we're going to head towards Kennishead Station. Thornley Bank Station. At Thornley Bank Station we'll turn right into Boyston Road. So continuing along, using your bus lane on the Thornley Bank Road, and we're going to go down, we're going to pass the petrol station, the BP petrol station there, and then 57A we're going to turn right into Boyston Road. So passing a petrol station, coming down to Thornley Bank Station, railway station. and then we're going to turn right into Boyston Road. We're going to continue along the Boyston Road to the school and the church on the left hand side, and at the church we're going to turn left into Hopman Street. So we're continuing down past the shops there on the left hand side at Camwodry. That's the school in front. Now we're going to go by Craybar Street where we come down on the way back. We're going to go over the bridge, there's a church, and we're going to turn left into Hopman Street. And we're going to continue along Hopman Street with the school on the left hand side, and at the end of Hopman Street we're going to turn right into Carnwardick Road. Again we have the speed humps there, the traffic calming. Just take your time going over them, they're beginning to crack at the edges. Seems to be these red cobble ones that crack at the edges. But we're going to turn right into Carnwardick Road. Then we're going to continue along Carnwardick Road where we turn right into Boyston Road and left into Kennishead Avenue. There's a low bridge at Kennishead Station, so at the end of Carnwardick Road you must turn right at the end of Carnwardick Road. So there we go. So we're going to go down to the end of Carnwardick Road, but we're going to turn right and then left into Kennishead Road just to take us into the high flats. Now no account turn left. At the bottom here you've got a low bridge to the left. So turning right, and then we're going to turn left into Kennishead Avenue. And we're going to continue along Kennishead Avenue and down to the turning circle at the end of Kennishead Avenue. We circle round and we return to the second bus stop. That's our terminus. And that's just the bus stop there with the shelter on the other side of the road. So we're going to go down to the turning circle where we're going to circle round and return to the second bus stop. That's where we're going to terminate at Kennishead on the 57A. At Kennishead terminus. Right, we're down at the Kennishead terminus at the moment, and I'm trying to flag this up to help you now. A 57 is falling on me. A 57A is going to run from Kennishead to Balornock East. So it's a 57A from Kennishead to Balornock East. So we're at Kennishead Avenue at the moment. We're going to continue along Kennishead Avenue, passing the high flats, and heading towards Carnwardick. So we're going to come along to the end of Kennishead Avenue. Young lady there looking. So we're going to come along to the end of Kennishead Avenue. We're going to turn right into Boyston Road, and then we must turn left into Carnwardick Road because of the low bridge. Actually see the low bridge there. And there's a low bridge in front of us. No account go under that bridge. Right, so we're going to turn left into Carnwardick Road. And then we're going to continue along Carnwardick Road. continuing ahead in Camodrick Road. We're just going to need to wait till the bin lorry moves. Right, so we're on the Camodrick Road. We're still stuck behind this bin lorry. Chaps moved in to let us by, that's it. So it's Blue Bin Day in Kennishead. Yeah, Camodrick. But we're going to carry on now. We're going to pass Hopeman Street. We're passing Hopeman Street there. That's the one we came up. And then we serve the bus stop with the shelter at Camodrick. And then we're going to turn left into Craybar Street. So turning left into Craybar Street. And then we're going to follow along to the end of Craybar Street, passing the school. So we're going to pass the school, we're going to head along to the end of Craybar Street. At the end of Craybar Street we're going to turn right into Camodrick Road. Boyston Road. So turning right into Boyston Road. And we're going to continue ahead on Boyston Road. We're going to continue along to the end of Boyston Road at Thornleybank Station. And at Thornleybank Station we're going to turn left into Thornleybank Road to take us back down to Pollockshaw's roundabout. Turning left at Thornleybank Station into Thornleybank Road. Then you can continue up your bus lane and heading towards Pollockshaw's roundabout. So continuing ahead in Thornleybank Road. Now we're going to come down to Pollockshaw's roundabout at the end of Thornleybank Road, but we continue ahead through Pollockshaw's roundabout and through onto Pollockshaw's Road to take us up to Shawlands. What we're going to do, we're going to stop filming on the 57A at this point, and we're going to turn round and show the service 10 up to Auchinairn, Wood Hill, and then when the service 10 comes down it changes to a 57 before it goes into Silverburn at the Pollock roundabout, and then it comes down to the same point here at Pollockshaw's roundabout, and for the 57 and 57A then we'll continue into the town and we'll film it back down to Eglinton Toll again. Now we're down at Pollockshaw's roundabout again, and it's to show the changeover from the 57 service to a number 10 service. So Pollockshaw's roundabout, generally a 57 service will change to a 10 service at Pollockshaw's roundabout. Now the 10 service should generally show Auchinairn Wood Hill. We're just going to carry on in the Thornleybank Road and show the service 10. So now we're a 10. You have to reach your destination when you're changing to a 10, because it should be Auchinairn Wood Hill, but roughly about 5 at night or 5ish, around about tea time, quite a lot of the buses just run to Silverburn, then from Silverburn they run back into the depot because that's them finished. So just be careful when you reach your destination. Also early in the morning runs, some of the buses will meet Silverburn, they do go down Cowglen Road into Silverburn. Now that'll say on your timetable, it'll give you, if you have to serve the Silverburn bus stands I'll give you a timing point in at the bus stands at Silverburn. If it doesn't do that and just remains on Peak Road, anyway, we're continuing on the Thornleybank Road on the service 10. Now this is mainly replacing the old service on the south side of the 56, so it might be a bit confusing. It's going the same route, but it might be a bit confusing for a wee while for folk or elderly folk or any folk with kind of learning difficulties, so you have to be patient with them for a while till this changeover establishes itself. But anyway, we're continuing on the service 10 to Auchinairn Moot Hill. We're on the Thornleybank Road and we're going to continue down past the BP station, and we're going to pass by and remain on the Thornleybank Road at Thornleybank station through into the main street in Thornleybank. So we're continuing past Boyston Road there, 57A service, and we're going to continue up to the main street in Thornleybank. Now we're going to go up to the main street and then we're going to turn right into Eastwood Crescent. So we're going to take the next on the right. We've just passed the McDonald's there, and you'll see a Greggs just before the bus stop. It can be confusing with that bus stop in there, but just at the shops there's the shops, and there's a Subway and the Greggs there. That's a good landmark, just at the pedestrian crossing for the right hand turn into Eastwood Crescent. Signposted, but the signpost is kind of hidden in the building. Now we're going to go along to the end of Eastwood Crescent. We're going to turn left. Now we're turning left into Lochiel Road, but it's just a continuation of Camwardrick Road. So turning left into Lochiel Road, then we're going to continue just through into the Camwardrick Road. So we're going to continue down past the shops there. As I say, it's replacing the 56 service, the service 10. At this point, it's replacing it at this point, but in the north side, it's continuing the route of the old 45. Anyway, we're going to continue this time down Camwardrick Road, and then we're going to turn left just after we go over the bridge. That's back into Hopman Road. So turning left into Hopman Road. Then we're going to continue up the top of the hill at Hopman Road. We're going to go down to the left and then to the right and Kyleakin Road. So follow the road round to the left, then round to the right. You'll see the bus stops. This is the Ardennes area. You can navigate yourself with bus stops round here. And then we're going to take the first on the left into Commuir Road. If you're taking your time and you look down, you'll see the bus stop down Commuir Road. So on the way to Auchinairn, we turn left into Commuir Road, and then we're just going to follow Commuir Road through to brings us back out into Kyleakin Road again. Again, this area here is quite tight with parked cars and narrow streets, parked cars and utility vehicles like bin lorries, so you have to drive with caution going through Ardennes. So we're going to continue along to the end of Commuir Road. We're going to turn left back into Kyleakin Road. So you just take your time in turning. You can see it's a tight turning with the parked cars, and then even as you can see the bus coming at us, it's tight, the corners are tight. If you meet another vehicle, you're just going to have to stop and go slow. And we're going to continue down to the lights at Nitz Hill Road. We're going to turn right into that Sill Road. And we're going to continue along that Sill Road underneath junction 3 of the M77. And then we're going to turn right into Glenmorrison Road for Darnley. So we're coming down, you can see the KFC and the McDonald's there on the left hand side, try and give you a landmark. Then we're going to turn right. From Kyleaton Road it's the first on the right, because you're under the motorway, it's the first on the right. That takes us through. Aye. Now again, this turn here, as you can see, it can be tight with a bus as well. It's easy to clip the curb at the back of the bus at these islands. Then we're going to continue in Glenmorrison Road through to the Darnley turning circle. So we're going to continue through. We've got the circle here, it's the old Darnley terminus, just the bus stop there on the right hand side. We're going to serve the bus stop. We're turning right into the turning circle clockwise. And after serving the bus stop, we're going to turn right back into Glenmorrison Road. And then we're going to continue ahead at the local roundabout in Darnley. That's taking the second exit to remain on Glenmorrison Road. Then at the end of Glenmorrison Road we're going to turn left into Kennishead Road. And then we're going to follow up along past the railway station, Kennishead Road, till it meets that Sill Road again. So we're going to come along to the lights at the end of Kennishead Road, and we're going to turn right into Sill Road and then left into Parkhouse Road. And that's just down here at the mill in the old Mary Queen of Scots tree there on the left hand side. It's a good landmark, it's just a good place for a landmark. So as I say, whatever you do, don't go straight onto the Crosslet Road, it's very tight, it's narrow up there, takes you up to the waterworks, but we're going to, there's the signs there for South Nitshill. So right into Nitshill Road and then left into Parkhouse Road. And then we're going to follow Parkhouse Road along to the roundabout. So we're going to follow along to the roundabout in Parkhouse Road, then we're going to turn right into Whitriggs Road. So turning right at the roundabout, Parkhouse Road into Whitriggs Road. Then we're going to continue along and the whole road goes to the right into Williford Road. So just after the bus stop, the whole road goes round to the right into Williford Road. And We're going to continue along to the end of Williford Road, where we turn left into Wiltonburn Road. So we're going to continue up to the church, then we're going to turn left. You'll see the bus stops down to the left there, into Wiltonburn Road. Then we're going to continue along to the end of Wiltonburn Road where it meets Nitz Hill Road again. Then we're going to turn left into Nitz Hill Road. Then we're going to continue along through the Nitz Hill Bridge or the tunnel. This bridge is fine for double deckers. And we're going to continue through Nitz Hill and down to the lights at Peat Road. And then we're going to turn right, just at the shops there, there's the shops, the landmark. We're going to turn right into Peat Road. We're going to continue along Peat Road, heading down towards Silverburn. As I said before, early morning buses, usually early morning buses may miss out Silverburn, but you'll have to look at your timetable. If you've got a time in Silverburn, you go in and serve the bus stands at the bus station. Continuing along Peat Road, then we're going to come down to the lights. And they said during the usual mainstay of the number 10, I'll turn right into Cowglen Road. To serve Silverburn. So we're turning left into we're turning right from Peat Road into Cowglen Road. Then we're going to go through the mini roundabout and into the bus stands. Now the bus stands for the number 10, it seems to be remaining the same as the old 56, where it's number 3. Right. So I say at the time of filming this it's number 3 in case there's any change. So you serve the bus stop or the bus stands, then we're going to turn right back into Cowglen Road. We're going to go up to the lights and then turn right back into Peat Road. So I say remember it's number 10. There's service 10 or drivers shown. And we're going to continue along Peat Road to the roundabout, Pollock roundabout. We're going to continue through into Braycraft Road. It's the third one, following the sign for Corker Hill. It's the third exit into Braycraft Road. So passing the first, passing the second, and then we're going to take the third exit, the sign there for Corker Hill. That's us into Braycraft Road. And we're going to follow Braycraft Road through to the Braycraft roundabout, Corker Hill Road. continuing on the Braycraft Road, going along to Braycraft roundabout. We're going to turn right to go into the Cocker Hill Road. We're going to continue along the Cocker Hill Road, going to continue over Moss Park Drive past the Cardonal College, and then up over Moss Park Boulevard till we come to the Paisley Road West. Continuing ahead to past the Cardonal College to remain on the Cocker Hill Road. Continue over the lights at Moss Park Boulevard. Then we're going to continue down to the end of Cocker Hill Road. We're going to turn right into Paisley Road West. Turning right into Paisley Road West, and we're going to continue along Paisley Road West. Now we just continue along Paisley Road West, past Bellahouston Park, past Kinnan Park, Ibrox, and heading down towards Plantation and Paisley Road Toll. Continuing at Paisley Road West, we're continuing past Jura Street, along to the roundabout, the police station. We're going to continue through the roundabout to remain on Paisley Road West. So continuing ahead at the roundabout at the top of Helen Street. We're going to continue along, remain on the Paisley Road West and through the lights at Broomloan Road. Continuing along Paisley Road West, passing Ibrox. Basil Road West, passing Cessnock, the Cessnock Underground Station. We're going to continue along the Basil Road West, the Service 10. We're heading now towards the Basil Road Toll. Continuing ahead, the Basil Road Toll through to Basil Road. Now we're going to continue underneath the Kingston Bridge and through to Kingston Street. Continue through into Kingston Street. Kingston Street, and we're going to turn left into Commerce Street to take us back over the bridge into the city centre. So we're going to go over the city centre, and the Service 10 it's replaced in the north side of the city. It's replacing the Service 45 up to Auchinairn Wood Hill. So we're over the bridge, we're going to go over into Oswald Street. So continuing the northbound in the Service 10 into Oswald Street, over Argyle Street and into Hope Street. Continue up the bus gate at Hope Street. As I say, we can't go up the bus gate here, but just continue up your bus gate, we'll pick it up from the other side. So we've picked a route up again from Hope Street, and we've come through the bus gate, and we're going to go up to West Regent Street, where we turn right into West Regent Street. Now, at this moment in time there's a diversion up for the 45 service, or the old 45 service to continue up to Killamont Street, but that should change because it's the building work that's going on in West Nile Street, but the building work will soon be complete, so we'll try and show the correct route. continue along Holt Street, passing West George Street, then we're going to turn right. Then we're going to turn right into West Regent Street. Then we're going to continue along to the end of West Regent Street. We're going to turn left into West Nile. So we're going to go along to the end of West Nile Street. Then we're going to turn left, or West Regent Street. We're going to turn left into West Nile Street. As I say, there is a diversion on for the old service here, but hopefully that building work will be complete soon. We'll be able to